Dis 'n nuwe ding. Okay. Ek het nog nie musiek nie. Oh, it's 8 o'clock in the waiting room. Okay. Good evening, Dream Team coaches. Welcome to this evening. I am very excited for us to do our recognition call that we have once a month. I know that around the country, many of you have got load shedding and have challenges with data and signal, etc. But no problem. We are going to go straight ahead with the recognition for tonight. And so a special welcome to newbies that is joining us tonight for the first time, and also very welcome to everybody that is superstars in the team that's being recognized tonight. So I'm going to get straight into it. This is our new senior consultants in the team. We've got some people from around the country and around the world. So there we have all our senior consultants to the left. And then we have qualified producer Jenny Wong, who is from America. And we have 3 new supervisors this month: Karen Lush, Karin Blom, and Martha Rust, that I know is from Namibia, and a brand new world team member. So this is me, Elsa Nim. I've been around for 26 years and just loving my life. Started because I was overweight and had amazing results. And I said I never will have time for the business. Started part-time as a hairdresser with 3 small babies at home. And then really made 4,000 Rand in my first month. That got me excited. And here I am within 4 years to press team and been around like part of the furniture in South Africa. So great. I have got 2 new people that I would like to recognize. I know that my Nicola was going to be doing a testimonial from me. She is from Hans Bay, but I know that she's also got challenges with signal. I think they've still got power failure, so she might pop in later to tell her story. I'm very excited about her. Immediately came in and came in as a senior consultant after about the first week, and has got her first customers and super excited. So let's hope she's going to join us soon. And Karin Blom is my new supervisor, really qualified over I think 9 months. She got the blender, everything en route, but she's really more of a customer that wants to eat at a discount and doing the business very part-time. She's a swimming teacher. Great. And then we have got this brand new senior consultant. And again, Morgan, are you here? Are you here with your lady to do your story? Morgan with us? Sorry guys, we are having really issues, but she's got amazing results and very, very excited with her results and being a new senior consultant. So we're going to move on to Raina, who's got a new supervisor that is ready to share her story. Raina, please.
Thank you.
Introduce your new supervisor.
I just think she's still in the waiting room. She says she's waiting to.
I did take the security off, but let me just check if she's there, maybe. Oh, there is a few. Sorry. Lona Moorman. Oh, I'm so sorry. She was sitting, you know, when I open the security, it doesn't always allow them in. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Lona. Okay, it's going to take a sec for her sound to connect. Okay, are you with us,
I think
Lona?
Yeah, I see her name, so I think.
Yeah, she must just unmute herself. Lana? Ah, daar sy. Sorry, guys. I
Hi,
left you in the waiting room.
Okay, wonderful. Yes, I am Raina Thiel from Namibia, and it's a privilege and an honor
fine.
to introduce my new supervisor. And I can still remember the day last year. She came to visit and saw the Herbalife products and just said, I need this. And yes, the rest is history. She's really a go-getter and a self-starter and a dear friend. And I'm so proud of her because she's busy with amazing results and really an inspiration to all of us. She's driven and she's passionate. And so, yeah, it's a privilege just to see how she's doing life. So yes, Lona Moelman from Namibia, take it away. Tell your story.
Thank you, Raina. I'm so privileged to be on board with you. As Raina said, I started with Herbalife last year, July in 2020, when the lockdown was really getting to us here in Namibia. And Raina is such an inspiration. She's such a big help and support. I remember I actually started with Herbalife a few years prior to this, but I didn't have the guidance and support that I had like I do with Raina, and it really made a big, big difference. So my big thing for going for the products was purely at that stage for time management and meal planning. I'm a teacher and I have two little kids, and with going online and everything last year, it was just crazy. And I wanted to lose weight and just be healthier. The whole testimony behind the health issue is I lost my mom 2 years ago to a genetic type of cancer. So I was very motivated to just get my life in order and just to live healthier. And at that stage, I felt that I was the heaviest I had ever been. And when Reina said, I'm going to say it in Afrikaans and then I'll try to translate it into English again. She said, jy's ondervoed. En ek sê, nee, kyk vir my, ek is nie ondervoed nie. So she said I wasn't well nourished. And I thought, no, I was too nourished. But in essence, I understood what she meant. So I wasn't getting the nutrients that my body needed at that stage. I also have a very active husband and active children. And just to keep ahead in the financial times that we are in with snacking and with meals and everything, it was just, it was crazy, crazy. So it was a good option. And when my husband was on board, I knew we would be taking this. And we've almost been using the products for a year now. I've lost weight slowly but surely. So I'm at my 10K mark and I still have 10Ks to go. So then I'll be where I would like to be. And I'm exercising. I started swimming and jogging and just being overall more active. My kids love it. I think I could keep you busy for another hour. My eldest is a picky eater and my youngest has a sensory aversion, and they just drive me crazy every day. They want to shake all the time. So it's such a good replacement, and it gives us such peace of mind to know that our children are getting a well-balanced meal and they're getting the nutrients that they need. A short clip just about me being healthy is I got COVID last year in November, and it didn't even hit me as hard because I just knew that my body was healthier. So I had a worse sinus infection before I started Herbalife than I had with my experience having COVID in November. Then I was just telling Reina this morning that, I'm so grateful because we are experiencing another wave in Namibia of rising COVID cases. And the school that I worked at has closed again and we are online again. So it feels like my world is spiraling. And I told her it's so nice to have a sense of healthy and positive control in uncertain times. And then last but not least, I made a lot of new friends and it's awesome to belong to a community. Reina and Mark are really like family to us.
Thank you very much, Lona.
Thank you, Lona. That is so special. It's so nice to see, our new people and, that you really feel the family vibe that we have. And we are just so grateful. I think we are so privileged. especially in this last year with what we have with the business. And it's so nice to see new people come on board that just got the same spirit. So thank you and well done to you, Raina, for the guidance that you give her. Great. So we're going to go on to the next person, if we can get the slides to move. Okay, so Coach Amu, you have got a few people that you want to recognize. Just short your own story, and then you can go on to the people that you want to recognize.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Maria from Gordons Bay. I've got a background as a teacher. I've been on the products for just over 6 years now. And yeah, Lona, we need the products as teachers. We need the energy and we don't have time to eat. So that was my issue. And when I ate so badly. In any case, got great results on the products. And yeah, the rest is history. I've been working Herbalife full-time for the past 3 years now and absolutely loving the lifestyle. Qualified for 3 fully paid for vacations already. And a trip to Paris we had with company as well. That was really, really mind-blowing. So I'm really excited about our future. But tonight is not about me. I've got 3 superstars in my team, and I think Michelle just popped on. But these amazing people, Jackie is already on the call, and Michelle's also from Namibia. They smashed their first 500 PPV, and they did their first cut for the member promotion, and they reached the senior consultant level. Jackie just started with 2 challenges. Her results are incredible. All her friends started seeing it. We had a great shake party, and I think at the end of this month she'll be signing up at least 2 people from that shake party. And she just smashed that 500. Michelle is also just a product lover, and yeah, I'm seeing big things for both of them. So great job for you two, and I'm very excited to see that 2nd and 3rd cut happening so I can buy you guys some gifts. And you're en route to 42%, so that's really, really exciting. Great job. Next up, I have a very special person, is Yumilta Koch. She's currently having her vacation in Namibia and working part-time or working on her phone where she gets signal. So I'm not sure if she's on the call tonight, but she promised me she's going to watch the recording. So congratulations, Yumilta. This woman, if you think about consistency, if you think about someone doing something diligently, if they don't see results, this is Yumilta for long. She didn't see any results, any growth in her business, but she just kept on. And she smashed World Team. So that means she did 2,500 points with her team for 4 months in a row. And this also means that she did her 3rd of 4 cuts for the Mykonos retreat that we are all going to have. I'm so excited. So as you can see there, she's already drinking her cocktails while jogging on the beach. I just edited that in. Yeah, so congratulations, my friend. You are really an amazing person, and I'm really blessed to have you part of my family. So yeah, that's it from the Honeycombs for this month. I'm excited to recognize more people this next month. Thank you, Elsa.
Thank you, Amari. Okay, great. So let's move on to this is some of your LDW qualifiers.
LDW people.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Okay.
Yumilta also qualified. Yeah. And I know Yuvan and Suzanne is attending us live. They already booked their tickets. Yeah. So really, really excited. This is going to be an absolutely amazing event.
We just want to encourage everybody to make sure that they buy their tickets and join us in Stellenbosch, because we want to be together for this. Okay, over to Global Expansion Team. Get to 5. Denise Loebscher to do the recognition for her team. Denise, are you with us?
Hi, thanks, Elsa. Yes, I started on the products about 22 years ago. Got amazing results, was not interested in the business. Everybody wanted to know what I was doing because of my energy result, and found myself in business. So been using the products for all these years, lost the weight, got so much more energy, and I've been in control of my weight for 22 years, which is absolutely amazing. What I love most about the whole business is working with my team and all these young ladies who keep me inspired and keep me on my toes. So really love that. Thanks, guys. So we have one new supervisor in the team, Karen. She couldn't be on the call tonight. She's a teacher in Kuilsriver and loving the products. Very excited about this dynamic woman who's become like a daughter to me. She's actually one of my daughter's best friends. She is qualified for Active World Team. So in the process, she qualified, fully qualified for Mykonos, getting 10,000 Rand from the uplines and lots of money from the company, $500, and also qualified for the Active World Team retreat. We'll get, I think, a 14,000 Rand promo from the company for that, which is amazing. So Laverne, we're so proud of you. Thank you. Awesome. Good job.
Great.
Then the qualifications in qualification for Mykonos, just to say that you need to do 2,500 volume points in any 4 months in a 6-month period from March till August. So a lot of you still have time to qualify with for this and come and join us for this fabulous weekend and treat that we're going to have. So 3 months done as Tasha Kritzinger and Umulta, as Amarie said. And 2 months done at the moment is Carly and Philip and Henry Love. And 1 month done is Charlene Manzoni, Renee September, Manel and Wynand Horn, and Monique Stoffberg. So all of these people still have a chance to qualify for our retreat at Mykonos. Let's just go for it and stretch and spend awesome time together. Thank you, Elsa.
Thank you, thank you. And this is your guys that's qualified for the LDW.
Oh, wow. First cut Friday qualifiers is Carly. Second cut Charlene, Laverne, Amarie. Saturday and Sunday qualifiers Renee September, Monique Stoffberg, Manel en Wynand, Realise Hubert, Werner Jordaan, Erna Roux, Jorina van Aswegen, Abranda Kreur, Karen Loos, Sandra Brink, and Rihanna Lotter. And please come and join us in Stellenbosch. It's going to be amazing. It's so awesome to rub shoulders, be together as a team, get the energy, get inspired, inspire each other, and yeah, just do great for the rest of the year and reach your goals.
Thank you, thank you. So thank you, Denise. Great job with your team. This is for the rest of the team that have all qualified for the Friday. Third cut is done for Reina, Gladine, Lindy, Marty, Willem, Willie Kilian, Magda, Gilly Bester, Denise, Karina's done second cut. And the weekend qualifiers, a whole list of you. I know Virgil has also done first cut last month for the Friday, so you can still do June and July up to the event. And so if I think I might have left one name out of here, I'm so sorry if you don't see your name. I think there is still somebody in Magda's team that I didn't add to this. So I'm so sorry. But guys, you can still qualify. We are still working into this. You can still do QP qualification for the newbies. This is an amazing weekend where we have got a special guest, President's team, Cynthia Dissenbergen. She's a very dynamic young lady. She's the partner of 30K, is it 30 or 40K? Quentin Revoir, who is an amazing leader. And I know that we're going to get such amazing tips and, you know, inspiration from this weekend. And those of you that are with us in the Cape region, we would love to have you come and have a bit of lifestyle with us in Stellenbosch. So make sure that you buy your little 100 Rand ticket. It's really nothing. It just helps us to pay for the venue. And we are super excited about this event. Okay, so we are so excited about this vacation. There's many of you in qualification. I don't want to read all the names now. A lot of you have already been mentioned. So we booked the rooms already, and so we've reserved them. So we are predicting that more of you guys are going to come with us. And I promise you, this is going to be a weekend that's going to set up next year for us, because we want to really brainstorm together as leaders and, just get excited about the future and everything that Herbalife holds. And I promise you, there are so many great things that's going to be launched this year. Great things are going to be launched at the LDW, as well as in the November event when we have the extravaganza. So I'm super excited about the rest of this year. And I promise you, with what's going on in the world, we are just in this happy bubble where we, change people to, still be excited about the future and to live healthier and happier and look after themselves. Because if ever there was a time you wanted to look after your health and just stay healthy, it is really now. And so our top superstars for May is a lot of these names just keep on moving around a lot, but this month, number 10 is Charlene Tritter, number 9 is Laverne Botha, number 8 is Raina Thiel. She's a new World Team member. She's on the top 10 list every month. Well done, Raina. Marty Joubert and Humilta Koch is here as well. She's also really a newbie. And then Denise Loubser, Magda Bignell, Sandra Peter Lowe, Willie Kilian from Australia, and Amarie Hanekom, number 1. And then everybody that has got 2.5 and above, or 2.5K is really where you are, doing what you need to do to get your money as you earn your royalties. And that is Claudine van der Westhuizen, Virgil Ambrose, Gilly Bester, Carlies, dan second card, Karina van Vieren, Tasha Kritzinger, also brand new World Team, still keeping this consistency, and Lindy Skittercut. So well done to you guys. And tomorrow night, we've got a very special call that one of my colleagues is spending a special hour with us. She's taking valuable time out of her business and out of her time to share with her story. She's an amazing person with personal development. She's going to focus on that tomorrow night. And so please, you guys must join us. Here's all the names. So a whole lot of you qualified for this call. So let's make sure we pack this call out. We make sure all of you are with us. So it's anybody, supervisor or member that's done more than 500 ppv. So it's not a first timer. It's anybody that's done their 500 ppv in the entire team. And then we've got the press team lounge with everybody that has got done a special concession this month, 2.5K and above. So we are excited about that. So let's make sure that we really give her the time and attention. And, as I said, she's taking special time out of her busy schedule. So that's very exciting. We've got this promo that's running, that keeps the babies working and to keep you focused, because the basis of the business is to try to get to 500 ppv, having 5 to 7 customers yourself, eating the products yourself, and then go and build on your team. So we're going to give you nice goodies if you do this. And so we are very excited. So we've got this Mykonos promotion. Most of you know it. We will share it on the groups again. I'm not going to go through the detail of this now. But we just want to, if you're not sure, go to your sponsor, make sure that you read it. We will share it on the groups again. But if you're in the games, like say for instance, you did one cut and you missed it, then you can still complete June, July, and August. So you are still in the game. So let's work for this. We really want to have a whole lot of you join us at this event. And then obviously, if you go Active World Team, by July, you get the company promos, you get all this 10,000 Rand from us. You're going to have the superstar treatment there. So exciting for the guys that's going for this promo. So on Wednesday morning, every Wednesday morning, we have our breakfast club. So 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning, please, you can go and invite guests, friends, everybody to join us. We're loving the breakfast clubs. It's so positive. We really start with a bit of personal development, and we get you moving and great tips. And we really focus a lot on mindset. So we want you guys to come and join us. If you just come and out of curiosity, please join us on Wednesday morning. And where are we now? And then Thursday, I'm going to be the special guest as at the HOM. So are you guys going to fill this room for me? We want to have at least 50 people from our team. Can we try to do that? And really go invite this week. I will deliver, I promise. And then we have the BBS of the month. It's going to happen next Saturday at the monthly BBS at 10 till 12. Very powerful. This is fantastic to even just showcase the business to a new person or somebody that has just joined, even a prospect. They really get an amazing overview. And this girl is a powerhouse. She really is from the military. She has got a fitness background, but she is really has got amazing tips. So great. So work hard at your job. Work hard at your job, you can make a living. Work hard on yourself and you can make a fortune, because so much of our business is about personal development, believing in yourself, believing that you can do this. And we are finishing up actually a little bit early. So we have had an amazing 2 days of a World Team School, and we want to do some feedback to supervisors and any of the members that you normally we say it's a special call, we're going to sign off and you guys have to join again and you have to have a special code, but we really want to give everybody the advantage of getting some of the tips and some of the gems that we got over this 2 days. And it's almost impossible to feedback in half an hour, but you know, there were certain key things that stood out, and it's amazing actually when you start talking to people how we have a different listening. Sometimes it's where you are in life, sometimes it's where you are in the business, the experience that you have, but you all are privileged. You can join us on this call if you choose to. If you need to leave us, no problem. Thank you for joining us tonight, but I'm going to stop the share, and because we don't have slides, we want to see your faces. And if you're behind the camera because you don't have a lot of signal, that's also fine. But I wanted you to choose right to the top. There's a little icon that says view. If you click on it, it allows you to choose speaker view. And when you choose that, the person that's going to be talking will be the how can I say, the big picture on the screen. So we're going to start off tonight with the newbies, the people that attended the World Team School for the first time. And just to explain, to be able to qualify for the school, you had to do, and the rest of you, if you would just mute yourself so that only Raina is unmuted so that we can see her clearly. And so what the qualification is, you need to do 4 months of 2.5, or do 500 royalties, or do 10,000 points in 1 month. So it is a higher level training for people that has got experience in the business. You already have a team, you already have some customers. And this is why the company gives us trainings and qualifications and promotions that's at different experience levels. So we are going to start off with the 2 newbies. This was their first World Team School. So great celebration and congratulations to you. So over to you, Raina, all the way from Namibia, your first time.
Thank you. Yes, it was wonderful. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Yeah, just a few nuggets. I think I'm still pondering on everything that we heard, and I think it's important to sit afterwards and just to implement what you heard and what was of value to you, to implement it in your day-to-day. Otherwise, it's just another session that you've listened to. Yes, but a few things. That first one that Brett and Kelly Yateman started with, that quote, the people buy into the leader before they buy into the vision. So Herbalife is so much more than just the shakes. So it really is I've enriched my life on many levels. So it's a privilege for me to be a part of that. And also what they said, Jim Rohn in the morning and Mark Hughes at night. And that's what we're really doing with the Breakfast Club, just to hear that personal development pieces. It's really, set your day. And also not to see the problems in everything, but the opportunity. And I think because, when you are in the business for a year or going on, there will be some difficulties, but to embrace that and to grow. And I think Junior Khoza also said that the money is one thing, and that's a benefit, but the skills that he developed and the determination and all of those skills is so valuable to him. And then also, obviously, many of them spoke about the personal purchase volume, the PPV. So I think it is Black Steel. I can't remember his name now. It's on my notes. But he said, if you up your PPV, then your results are better, and then your confidence are better, and then it just spills over. So you need, and that's what I love about Herbalife. So you need to do the work, and then it can flow through your downline. Not just to push them for volume, but if you start doing the work. And also one of them said, do you want yourself to be in your downline? So are you cooperating and working and adding value where you are? And thank you, Amari, for your teaching as well. It was very good. And just to engage in that. And we heard a lot about the Robin Sharma, that 10 minutes, but to actually do it. So I'm also starting to do it and put my phone in a timer, and that is everything. Although I'm working, I can do it every day, a little bit, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but it helps me to build that momentum. And yes, like we also said, to add value on every platform that you are. And that list that Steve Artman ended with, just to give back also to the people around you, to the world. And he so beautifully said it, let's do it the right way, to do it with excellence, but to have that ethics in place. So it was, it was well said. And then also something that Sean said that really touched me was, sometimes we use things as excuses. And I also have small children, and it's busy with them and their activities and everything. But he said, use that as your reason, not to use that as an excuse. So because I have little children, I can invest in personal development and work on myself and do that, not just every time, but because I have little children, I can't be on the call or I can't do it. Just to make that shift in your mind. It's also for them. So my children, they also ask, where's this? And then it's when we listen to Jim Rohn or something. So it's so good that they also get used to it, and they absolutely love the shake. So good for me to see that as a way of living. Yes, so I'm still working through it, but it was a great privilege. Thank you.
Thank you, Raina. It's always so nice to hear somebody that's, just qualified for the first time. I think then you almost appreciate it more than us that's, been to many trainings, and you listen with a special ear. So thank you for that great feedback. Great. So the next person that's up is also a first timer, Tasha Kritzinger. Over to you, Tasha.
Hi, good evening. My name is Tasha, and it was my first time, and the Friday was so nice here at my home, just doing it, and the kids still in doing their own thing. But then on Saturday was very nice to watch it with all my friends and also the people that I'm in the business with, that's becoming my friends. So that was a privilege for me, and it was awesome. I really loved it, and So what stood out for me is also the Mark Hughes in the morning and the Jim Rohn in the evening, and to also commit to not only doing the business or the members or your sales for 90 days, but also that personal development that is so important. and to bless more people with Herbalife and treat your members also as customers and show people what Herbalife can do mentally, physically, and financially. And high energy is high income, and no matter what, just keep on sewing, from Jim Rohn. So that's all from me. Thanks.
Tasha, thank you. That is short and powerful. So great feedback from you as well. It was lovely to have you with us and all the girls together. It was so much fun. So over to our next speaker is going to be Laverne. Laverne, are you with us?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I am. For those who don't know me, I'm sure everybody knows me now on this call. I'm Laverne Botha, as Elsa just said. And I'm going to follow suit with Tarsha. It was my first time that I had somebody qualify with me for the World Team School. So it's one thing if you qualify, but if your team starts qualifying with you, super, super special. Anyway, so get your guys to qualify with you and not just you by yourself. And then again, I think both of them said the one thing, or the thing that stood out for me, is Mark Hughes in the morning and Jim Rohn in the evening. And I think you can get so lost with Tony Robbins and Mel Robbins and everybody, but none of them are using our products. None of them are feeling our clients' emotions and how we can impact our people. So I think to hear it from the horse's mouth, as they say, I don't think there's anybody else in the world that can speak with more passion about our business than Mark Hughes. So moet hom nie onderskat nie. I'm not sure how you say that in English, but it's incredibly important to make that a part of your business so that you can have rock solid confidence in the products and the business. And then Jim Rohn teaches you how to discipline your disappointments and how to think about life so that you can handle challenges and things better. So that's why you would end with him. And Bretton Kelly said that you can put anybody else in the middle. So over lunchtime, if you want to add any of the other very famous speakers, you can do so. And personal production. The one thing about these events, I think you allow yourself to become limited in your own belief system and in your own abilities. And when you hear the personal volume that the people are doing on these events, I can't remember who it was, but they said every month get 20 new clients and keep new 20. And I know as new members, we taught to do 5 and 7, but imagine you can get 5 per week. That would be 20 per month. And I worked it out. If each of them buy a shake, protein drink mix, and a tea, that's a 1,538 personally purchased volume without your personal use. And if you do that, you will be able to afford 500 personally purchased volume. And just imagine how on fire you're going to be just with that production, and that excludes your downline volume. So yes, open up your mind. We can all do more. And of course, if you start with Mark Hughes in the morning, you're going to believe that you're going to be able to do exactly that. So yes, guys, you can all still join for the LDW. If you missed out on this one, we'll see you there. Thank you, Elsa.
Thank you, Laverne. Energy goes where energy flows. Yeah, we got that. When you go out with passion and energy, people buy our passion and our excitement. So fabulous feedback. Okay, great. So next up we have got Karina, who is going to share with us about one of the girls that gave fantastic social media training. Sorry, I can't remember her name. Karina, you've got it in your notes. Over to you.
I hope I've got it right. It was Itumeleng Millicent. But anyway, her name is too long to remember. But her training, I will never forget, though, because I've been trying to do this social media thing for how long, and always looking at the youngsters and in the Instagram, and they're showing some beautiful bodies and things. And I'm thinking, I'm a bit too old to do all of that, so I can't do social media. But the way she taught it, was amazing, and how she just gave real examples and real tips. And that's what's so amazing about these high-level trainings, is people tell you exactly what to do. It's like, you know, you're right there with them. Anyway, so the things that I got away, that I took from her training, is that you know, that social media is such a lovely tool, because you can show people what you do every day, and you can show a whole lot of people what you do every day, and you can lead by example. So because people follow you, not the product. So it's a lifestyle thing, and I love my lifestyle. It was so nice to share the day with you guys, because usually in Joburg it's you know, we do it on our own. So it was lovely being down here and sharing it with you. And yeah, so she talks about being creative, getting people interested, wearing the brand all the time, just getting back to basics. So wear the brand, use the products, and talk to people, but now you're talking to them online. So if you can make that shift, then you can be successful on social media. So I now must be quick, so I'm going to go, yeah, so it's showing lifestyle, how that you are a proud Herbalife distributor, to show that you are serious about your product use. She shows how she uses her skincare in the morning, how she shakes, what she eats in the evening. If she cheats, she puts it on there, and then show how life is changing. So I saw today, I was following her on Facebook, and she started her first day of a challenge today. So now she's going to, you know, carry on with that every day. And that's how she reaches her community. But then the important thing, I think, is that she doesn't stop there. So it's not just telling everybody and sharing everybody. Then what she does, what she calls DM diving. So she goes and messages people that react to her story, and she asks them if they would like to be part of her team, or if they would like to know more about how she can have a lifestyle like that. And then she gets them onto the products and help them to get results, and ultimately join the business like that, or invite them to HRMs and do the follow-up. So I think that last bit was the most important thing for me that I got out of it. So thank you.
Great. Yeah, I think one of the points that she also said, thanks Karina, is that we mustn't be HN content posters, but it must be us. It must be true to yourself. It's your identity that you've got to show there, and that's what people relate to. That it's not, you know, like an advertising page.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's not copy and paste all the time.
But we all liked the DM diving. I think that one stuck to all of us. So yeah, she did a brilliant training, and very much consistency. So that was fabulous. Thank you, Karina. Great. So the next person up is going to be Magda. And Mpho Molopo gave an amazing training, Black Steel, on personal production. And over to you, Magda.
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Because my mic keep on dipping. So okay.
Yes, we are. We can.
Thanks, Elsa. I actually loved Mpho's training. He was so excited. So I think that was part of the thing. Is he said, you know, fall in love with the products and be very excited, because that is when you get your results and you start sharing that, and that is when it becomes very natural to gain 10 customers. And you know, high personal production is actually that we've got full control of our business, which actually that we can reach our full potential and, you know, open up the marketing plan or the promotions and all of those things. And it all starts with our daily discipline, you know, use and show and share results on social media, but also once again, to be very consistent with that. And always aim high, you know, work and focus on the vacation, because, you know, if we'll start doing that high volumes, that will actually help you to produce that 10 supervisors a year that we all reach for. And I think someone else also mentioned, you know, energy shows, the slogan stood out for me, your energy shows up in your volume. So if your energy is low, your check is low. So, and I think that is very true reflection, and that also shows up in your team, and they sort of duplicating that. So we need to duplicate in our teams through, you know, inspire them through our energy. And of course, the ends of always of believe in ourselves and the Herbalife vision and in the products and what it actually can do for us. So yeah, excitement was a thing. So energy show up in the volume. That's quite a thing that stood out for me. Thank you, Elsa.
Great, Magda. Thank you so much. Yeah, I know he's a high producer, and he's got this vision so strong about where he's going. And I think the big thing is the belief that comes through with all of these guys when they do training is, you know, they know exactly where they're going, and getting that fresh new personal result that always keep you that excitement up. I mean, if you look at what his personal PPV use is himself, yeah, so that's when you're really, really excited. So right, so now we are going to give over to Denise, that's going to talk about the legacy training, amazing training by Steve Artman. Over to you, Denise.
Hi guys. Yeah, I don't know if it was my age, but that slot really resonated with me. There were a few other things that stood out as well. Personal production, I need to up that. I know that's where the challenge lies with me. But to start on Friday, which made a big impact on me, was when Brett Yateman was telling us about the future of the next 6 years of the company, about this 30K call that they were on, and about all these amazing new products that they're going to launch within the next 6 years. And as I said, it's not going to be new shake flavors. It's going to be really cutting edge products, which will lead you that you can go to all your all customers and your own members and get them reactivated, because it's going to be a really great product. So it started there with the future. And then Steve came on and he spoke about the legacy. Now, being at the age I am, it's something that you think of. So what I think I sort of picked up was, he said you have to decide what your legacy would be. What would you like people to say about you when you're not here anymore? And it can be twofold. It can be the business that you leave to whoever you want to do, and then also the values that go with that. So you have to be an example for your team. You have to be example not only in your business, but also in life. And he says, what are you building that you will leave behind? So that's important. And then he spoke about his mentor and sponsor, which passed away, Gary, which was a really awesome person for those who knew him. And when he passed away, he left his Herbalife business to his daughter, Candace. And at that stage, it was a Millable 7.5 business that he left her. But after that, it's grown into a President's Team business. So he actually left a legacy of this President's Team business to his daughter, who's now living in Australia and earning a lot of money, which she inherited from her dad. So what are you going to leave behind? What are your ethics? What are your values? Those are things that you think of. And then also, obviously, the financial aspect of that. So I found that really amazing. And Steve is just always, I mean, the letter he wrote, that Mark Hughes wrote, that was so moving, and the values that Raina spoke about that he named at the end, all of that, that was really awesome. So that resonated a lot with me. Thanks, Elsa.
Thank you so much. He has sent us the letter. I will post the letter, you know, on the groups for you guys. It's, yeah, it is just shows that ethics and, you know, the wonderful example that Mark used really built this amazing foundation on, you know, integrity of the company. We can feel so proud to be part of this company. He had us completely in tears. So, yeah. And then we had a powerhouse training right at the end with Junior Corza. And I'm going to hand over to Amarie to give some feedback on his training. Wow, this guy is working. Over to you, Amu.
Hi guys, yeah, when we walked out of the meeting, I immediately told Elsa, I'm doing feedback on Junior. I dibs him. He was exceptional. The big thing is when you are in Herbalife and you hear the speakers speak and you can literally hear the personal development they're busy doing. You can see how they grow, and he is typical image of that. He says he does like an hour personal development every single morning. I think he does it twice a day. It's absolutely crazy. But I took 3 pages of notes here, so I'm literally just going to read things that stood out for me from Junior. So first thing, the big thing when he started, usually he doesn't talk a lot about very personal stuff, and this time he really dove into family and how important family is, and the time that he went through with his dad, where his dad was really ill, but he had to put his blinkers on and work because he needed to support his family and his mom especially. And just how he went through that and how he used the hurt that he felt with his dad to overcome and do even better in the business and help his mom out of a financial situation. So first thing he said is you have to have your goals, and what are you willing to sacrifice for those goals? What are you willing to give up, because you are going to have to give up something. Life is amazing when you start making hard decisions. Hard decision is going to happen. What you lack in skills, you have to make up in numbers. And he said in the beginning, when he didn't have all the skills that all the people had, he had to make up in numbers. And I know that's a Jim Rohn Achemark use training. I've heard it quite a few times. So he says he works 90-day plans, and we do it. You have to outwork it, you have to have laser focus, and you have to tap into your spiritual focus as well. He was really spiritual throughout his training as well, and I really appreciated that, because not a lot of people talk about their religion or their relationship with God or anything like that, and he actually did. He also said, like all of the others mentioned, energy goes where energy flows. So he was also super energetic. I'm very softly now because Zara's busy sleeping. Otherwise, I would have bounced off the chairs too. Loyalty leads to royalties was also one of the things that really stood out for me. So that shows me he gives amazing customer service. He really builds a relationship with his members. Relationships is more important than the money. That's also a thing that he said. He says, work the clock, not the days. So he doesn't worry about a day, he works the clock. How much can I do in the time given to me? How much can I do? Control your emotions, don't let them control you. And I think that's one of the big things that sometimes get me down, is when my emotions take over and I don't focus, because then you caught up in the emotions. Procrastination robs time. I think I'm a big procrastinator, so that's probably why I wrote that down. Hard times create strong men. And he says it's now the separation season. I think in Herbalife, there's a separation season now. People who are putting in the work is going to grow. It is going to happen. And the people who's not willing to put in the effort, not willing to work their 90-day plan, they're going to say, no, Herbalife doesn't work. But Herbalife do work if you work. Working the plan, you are just the byproduct. His family is very important. You get recognized in public what you do in private. Very true. So he obviously puts in all the hours, and all we see is the pin he wears, but he puts in the hours. He works 2 days in one. He built his day for us. He showed us what he does in one day. He does 2 days in one. Imagine that. You have to repeat lessons until you learned your lesson. So lessons repeated until the lessons are learned. So he says a lot of times he had to go through things, bad things, crappy things, until he learned the lesson that he was supposed to learn out of it. Tough people last, not tough times. So get tough in the tough times. double the work in hard times. So he really focused on that time. And I think a lot of us are going through, I think COVID is hitting a lot of our people again, and finances and stuff like that. So we just need to work harder, and we will get through it. You don't have to get ready if you stay ready. I think that's one of the big things. If you have momentum, don't lose it. To gain momentum again is so hard. Ask me, I've tried it, I've done it twice in my business. It's so hard to lose momentum and to start building it again. You forget what you did to get where you got. You really have to just keep on, even if you're tired. Your PIN doesn't represent your income, but the person you become. So that's also one thing that really stood out for me. Learn from the people who have everything you want. He said, go follow those people. Go follow and see what they were busy doing and do the same, because they did something. They constantly did something to get there. So you have to do that to get there too. Work twice as hard when things are hard, and you make it happen. So he really focused on that, and that's one of the big things why I love Junior Khoza. He gets recognized for what he accomplished in a very short time. And I think, yeah, he was laser focused with everything he did. He had a clear goal, he set his mind to it, and he had no excuses. His dad passed away. His dad passed away, and he worked through it. He used his hurt to get through it and flip it. I don't want to know. He'd retired his mom. I think he retired his whole family. You can retire me too. But anyway, so that's what really stood out for me. Elsa, thank you very much.
Yeah, I think something that he also said was he was a skeptic for 2 years. He was a skeptic. And this is why he believed he had to make up for lost time to put in like 2 days work in 1 day, and just having that vision. And he was also talking about in 90 days, he wanted to be the winner of this competition. And he knew he had to be better than his competitors, or his how can I say, his competition. And so they trained twice a day. He trained 3 times a day. In between, he took his dad to hospital, for hours. He fetched his mom. He didn't have a car. If ever there was somebody that had excuses to say that this is hard, this is difficult, just like Amarie said, he just put the blinkers on, did the work. And this is why, the company has recognized him amongst all of these people that's got 20K and 30K and 50K, 40K in the country, and he closed off the weekend. He's the one that's getting the recognition to close off the weekend, because he's the one that is really, showing the way. It's like Mark Hughes says, a leader is the one who goes the way, who shows the way. And so, yeah, I think it was an amazing, amazing event. Something that also stood out for me was one of the trainers, now I forgot her name, Amu, that was talking about the house plan. At one stage, we all did a lot of Veronica Peacock, that's you're analyzing your business, because you're looking at your new customers, you're looking at your discount or preferred customers, your 35, 42, and your supervisors, and you really analyze your business every month to see who it is that you need to follow up, because we lose some people in the cracks, if I can say it, that especially when you're starting to have a bigger team. So that was also something that resonated with me, and obviously my friend Steve, that really touched our hearts. And if there's anybody in South Africa that is like the Mark Hughes of South Africa, it is him. And just so much the same language, the same belief, but that I also saw from Junior, everything that came out of his mouth was Mark Hughes, was Jim Rohn, was Karen. It was you can hear it, that he's doing the personal development, and that is why he's having the growth. And so this is the business that we are in, guys. We are in a time where winter in South Africa, we've got a third wave of COVID, we've got all the excuses and the reasons why it can't work. But then you need to be the one that is strong in your own mind and say, what is out there for me that I can have a better life than what Herbalife offers. And just getting to that point where you say, I am just putting the blinkers on, I'm going to do the work, because I can only change my own personal volume. I can change the help and support my team. I can be the leader that I need to be to really reach everything that I possibly want. So thank you to everybody for amazing feedback. I hope that you guys are inspired, that you can really feel the energy. And this is why the events are so important, guys. We are a nutrition and events company. And yes, there's lots of negativity in the world. It's thrown at us. And it's here in this room, in this community, where we know that it works, that we know the products are amazing. We know we touch people's lives. And it's up to us whether we're going to be the messengers or whether we're going to, hide this amazing gift that we have with the products and the business. So many people that are so desperate that need this business. Are you going to stand in the way of that? Or are you going to be out there sharing this wonderful opportunity with people? So that is enough from us. I think you've had a whole hour with us, but I hope that you got something, that you are excited, that I'm going to see all of you that's qualified for tomorrow night's call. I know it's 2 nights in a row, but if you are serious, you're going to be there. You're going to be in that wonderful call with Blair. And, she's a real powerhouse with personal development. And we just come out of this weekend. So I promise you, it's going to be amazing. So let's do this. And thank you, and have an amazing June. And please come with us to this Greece in South Africa. Put your blinkers on, do the work, let's go, and let's have an amazing event with the LDW. How many people are you bringing? Let's see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, everyone. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.